Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here to read math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 8 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter geometric measurement. The lessons we're going to cover today are circles, semicircle, and quarter circles. Circles, word problem, and volume of a cube. So please make sure you have your notebook and pen so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Circles, semicircle, and quarter circles. The diameter of a semicircle is 4 meters. What is the semicircle's area? So we are given the diameter equals 4. The first thing is you need to calculate the radius. Radius is diameter divided by 2. Diameter is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now we need to calculate the area. A equals pi r squared divided by 2. So just put the equations and we're done. Left with 6.28 square meters. Let's just start with the test questions. The radius of a circle is 5 centimeter. What is the circle's? So radius equals diameter divided by 2. Then diameter equals 2 times the radius. The radius is 5. Then diameter is equal to 2 times 5. 2 times 5 is 10. So option number 1 is the correct option. That means the diameter of the circle is 10 centimeter. Option number 1 is the correct option. The radius of a circle is 3 centimeter. What is the circle's circumference? So you are given the radius. You need to calculate the circumference of the circle. The circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. That is 2. Radius is 3.14. Sorry, pi is 3.14 and radius is 3. So I think option number 2 times 3.14 times 3, that is 18.84 centimeter. Option number 1 is the correct option. 18.84 centimeter it is. The radius of a quarter circle is 1 yard. What is the quarter circle's perimeter? We need to calculate the quarter circle parameter. The parameter equals 2 pi r over 4 plus 2r. So if we are given the value, radius is 1 yard. 2 times 3.14 times 1 over 4 plus 2 times 1. So just do the calculations, then parameter equals 3.57. That is 3.57 yards. Option number 2 is the correct option. The diameter of a circle is 2 miles. What is the circle's circumference? So the circumference of the circle is C equals 2 pi r. We are given the diameter. First, we need to calculate the radius. Radius equals diameter divided by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. So that is 2 times 3.14 times 1. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 6.28 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 6.28. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 6.28. The radius of the semicircle is 3 centimeter. What is the semicircle's diameter? So we need to calculate the diameter of the semicircle. So the diameter of the semicircle is, radius is 3 centimeter, right? So the diameter is 6 centimeter. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is the next one is circles word problems. Let's just start with the lesson. The round temperature dial on a thermostat has a radius of 3 centimeters. What is the dial's circumference? So you need to calculate the circumference, that is C equals 2 pi r. That is 18.84 centimeter. Let's just start with the test questions. Clock tower has a large bell that rings on the hour. A visitor measures the edge of the bell and calculates its circumference. That is 8.84. What is the edge radius. We are given the circumference that is 8.84. You need to calculate the radius. We know that the circumference is c equals 2 pi r. We need to calculate the value of r, that is c divided by 2 pi. C is 18.84 divided by 2 times 3.14. So let's just see which is the correct option. 18.84 divided by 2 times 3.14. 18.84 divided by 6.28. Option number 3 is the correct option. That is 3. That means if circumference is 18.84, the radius must be 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. 3 is the correct option. 3 it is. The wheel of a covered wagon has a diameter of 2 feet. What is the field's radius? Diameter equals 2 feet. You need to calculate the radius. Radius equals diameter divided by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. That is option number 2. 1 is the correct option. Mika calculated that her drink coaster has a circumference of 3.14. What is the coaster's diameter? You are given the radius. The radius is 31, sorry, circumference. That is 31.4. You need to calculate the radius. Diameter you need to calculate. First thing we need to do is we need to find the radius. That is c equals 2 pi r. R equals d divided by 2. Just replace the 2 and 2 cancel out. So d equals c divided by pi. So the value is 31.4. The pi is 3.14. So d equals 10. That means d equals 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. 10 it is. At a contestant, as a contestant on a television game show, Kathleen gets to spin the big prize wheel, which is has a diameter of 4 yards. What is the prize wheel circumference? We are given the diameter that is 4 centimeter. You need to calculate the circumference. So circumference is c equals 2 pi r. You are given the diameter. Diameter is 8. The radius is diameter divided by 2. That is 2. So 2 times 2 is 4 and 4 times 3.14 is option number 1 is the correct option. That is 12.86. Oh, that is 12.56. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself better today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is volume of a cube. The volume of a cube is side times side times side. You have to do 7 times 7 times 7. That is 343. Let's just start with the test questions. What is the volume? So the volume of a cube is side times side times side. So 9 times 9 times 9. 9 times 9 is 81. 81 times 9 is 729. The correct option is 729. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 729 cubic meters. What is the volume? So which is the correct option? Volume equals side times side. 7 times 7 times 7 is. That is 343 cubic meters. 7 times 7 times 7 is 343. Okay, what is the volume? So the volume of a cube is side times side times side. 3 times 3 is 9 and 9 times 3 is. That is 27 cubic inches. Option number 2 is the correct option. What is the volume? Which is the correct option? That is 6 times 6 times 6. That equals 216 cubic meters. Option number 1 is the correct option. What is the volume? 4 times. The volume is 4 times 4 times 4. That is 4 times 4 times 4 is 64 cubic yards. Option number 2 is the correct option. What is the volume? Okay, I have the same question. What is the volume? 8 times 8 times 8. So which is the correct option? That is 512 cubic inches. Option number 1 is the correct option. Two times 2 is 8 cubic yards. Option number 1 is the correct option. What is the volume? One times 1 is 1 cubic foot. Option number 2 is the correct option. 5 times 5 times 5. That is 125 cubic centimeters. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself here today. So we were working on related math. The chapter we are working on is geometric measurement, and the lessons we have covered today are circles, semicircles, and quarter circles, circles, word problems, and volume of a cube. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. Or either you can write down the questions in here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So you can please ask questions if you have any. Any questions?